Okay, today what we're going to do is we're going to show how to convert a fraction into a decimal. So let's say we have the fraction 3/4. Okay, now this fraction is also in a form of a division problem. And we would write that division problem 3 divided by 4. The numerator goes inside, that's your dividend. The denominator is your divisor. So now you just go ahead and divide. How many times can 4 go into 3? It cannot. So I put my decimal point down so the 3 stays a 3, and I bring my decimal point up. Then I can add my zeros. Now, how many times can 4 go into 30? 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28. 30 take away 28 is 2. Bring down the 0. How many times can 4 go into 20? That's 5 times. 4 times 5 is 20. Subtract 0. So, 3/4 is the same as 75/100. Okay. Alright, let's try another one. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's do the fraction 2/3. Again, we write this as a division problem. 2 divided by 3. Another way to think of what number goes in what area, if these two numbers are wrestling, the number on top is the winner. So the winner gets to go inside the house where it's nice and warm. The loser has to stay outside the house and freeze. That's one way to help you remember. Now, how many times can 3 go into 2? It cannot. I put my decimal point, then I add a few zeros. How many times can 3 go into 20? That would be 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18. 20 take away 18 is 2. Bring down my 0. How many times can 3 go into 20? 6 times. That's 18. Subtract 2. You should start to notice, look, there's a pattern. No matter how many times I find out how many times 3 can go into 20, I'm going to have a 6 and I'm never going to be done. So this is called a repeating decimal. And the way you would show a repeating decimal is by writing the numbers and then putting a bar over the number that keeps repeating. Okay? So my answer, 2/3, is the same as 6/10 repeating. All right. One more example. Let's say I had a mixed number. So my mixed number is 2 and let's see, 12/15. Now you could do 2 or 3 things here. First, I can reduce this fraction. 12/15 can be reduced by dividing the top and the bottom by 3. So my new reduced fraction would be 2 and 4/5. Okay? Now I would take my fraction and change my fraction to a decimal by dividing 4 divided by 5. And how many times can 5 go into 40? 8 times. So my answer is 2 and 4/5 is the same as 2 and 8/10. Don't forget to put your whole number. Okay. Keep practicing this using your textbook and you should do okay.